Hey, what's up YouTube? So today we are going to attempt to install the Tesla Model Y 9-inch, the new 9-inch dash screen from Hansshow. So let's take a look at it right now. All right, as you can see, this is the new 9-inch, which I already did the unboxing part of it. But today we are going to attempt to install it. And if you have any questions, just let me know. It's going to be a simple install. All right, guys, so we are currently in the garage. So we are going to be installing this great device. I do have the old one, the first edition. I'll be selling that very soon, so watch out for that one. So before we do the install, what we're gonna do is, let me get the light properly. Open the garage a little bit, not so much, just halfway. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this in order to get to this. You could remove this without removing that, but you just want to make sure we get this out of the way. Let me turn off the to save some battery. We haven't done much to this, but so more modifications to come. Let me go around. By the way, this is the 2023 Tesla Model Y. You can watch my delivery video. It's pretty good. Yeah, so we're gonna remove this and that, okay, and then I believe we're gonna remove this also, and then so that we can get to the AMD computer right here. So that's what we're gonna be doing. In order to do that, I'm gonna be taking out the floor mats. These floor mats are from Tasmania, which is good. I used it in my 2021 long range, and now I'm using it in my 2023 Model Y performance. So let's start taking things out of the way. All right, so now we've taken everything out of the box. As you can see, it does come with the two connectors, power cable. For this one is for the AMD Ryzen, and this one is for the Intel. We're not going to be using the Intel because this vehicle is not Intel. It comes with, I believe, the air buffer, which allows air to go around the sides and not block the air, which is very important because the first edition doesn't have this air buffer, but you can easily order the air buffer if you have the first edition, and that will also help a lot. So in that case, it's not all lost, you know. But yes, there's the diagram, there's the manual. It basically tells you what to do, step 1, step 2, step 3, but I really don't need these things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start working on these things, and then we'll go from there. So the 28th is the blue, and then the red is the 30th. So blue first, which you got the blue. So I'm gonna be holding down onto this, so I know where the blue goes. So put the blue through it. So there's 28. So you count again. So 28 goes, put it all the way, and then it says the next one, 29 30th. So 28, 29, 30th hole. I don't know if it makes sense, but let's do it and see. If it doesn't make sense, we'll just adjust to the right. You can always make your own adjustments, but I'm just doing exactly what the manual says I should do, so that I can make sure You know, I got it down to the teeth. But see, this is what I'm saying. If you do try the 28th and the 30th, it makes no sense. Okay, this does not make no sense because the reason why is because it won't fit. So it doesn't make no sense to make it the 28th and the 30th. Because looking at this, it's not even centered. So why will I do that? So I'm not gonna go with what the instruction says because it's a little bit bogus. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna align the screen. You see that on top of the steering wheel, I'm just gonna align the screen here. All right, I'm just gonna align the screen. I see if I'm about to. I'm just gonna center the screen. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna center the screen because it doesn't make no sense using the 28th and the 30th. So I'm just gonna use my own technique to make sure I center this whole thing. Okay, should come here a little bit. So which hole am I aiming at? So I'm just gonna use this technique. Just use my own technique, okay? 36 for the blue one and 42 for the red one. That's what I'm going for. And let me make sure this screen is quite centered. So basically, I'm gonna push it in to make sure it's quite centered. So, like I was saying, this is what I meant. So when you look at this hole, this is where I'm trying to center my screen on, because this is the steering wheel column. This is where it goes. So let me see. Boom. All this is like I'm eyeballing this whole thing. I think it should come to the 35th instead of the 36th. So now I have to adjust it again. So let me adjust it real quick and then I'll show you. All right, folks. So everything is set up right now. I'm just trying to locate where I need to be installing the power cable for the AMD version. So this blue connector goes to that blue connector, okay, and it has a loop over here. So this one will just be exactly like that in case if you want to connect and loop something through this. And then I believe this one goes into this, okay, and it's gonna have a loop also. So this cable is gonna be, you know, this cable is gonna be free, just sitting over there, and then yeah, and then that will conclude the installation. So the AMD version is really simple. You don't have to go into deep up here and remove the computer and all that stuff. So in order to do that, let us do it real quickly. We have to get this thing done within a minute or so. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use my left hand to do the install real quick. So let's plug this one into the computer. Okay, this one is plugged into the computer. Let's remove this one. So you're gonna pinch and pull, and then you're gonna install this one in here. Should hear click. Did I do it right? I believe so. Yep, it's clicked up. We're gonna connect this to this one. I just have to put the phone down a little bit. So folks, this is how it's gonna look like. So we connected the blue cable into that blue thing over there, and we connected this little orange one into this one. So we basically did a quick loop around it. So as you can see, I never turn off the battery, or put it in service mode, or turn off or power it down. You know, you can do that. You can decide not to do that. You know, it shouldn't cause you any problems, but to be on the safe side, you can power it down just to have a peace of mind. So we're just gonna tuck this cable somewhere in here to avoid any noise. So I'm trying to tuck it in somewhere, somewhere deep here, just to avoid any noise. What we're gonna do is we're gonna loop this thing through here, okay, so that we can easily close the that side out. This copper thing protecting it, you can easily close it out. So it's gonna be easy. Just loop it around here, as you can see. So pretty easy. With this, in order to avoid to make some kind of noise, trying to figure out what will be the best possible way to hide this thing. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna connect, just hide it here like this, okay. See if it'll work. Now let's put this carpet back in place. It's a very thick carpet, so we have to shove it in there a little bit. Yeah. So, and then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna be doing like this, and then secure this carpet back. So this thing will pretty much sit over there, or I think it will make sense to put it in here like that, or just better yet, just loop it like this and secure it. Boom, there you go. That's the best possible way to do it. And then the cable comes around here, just discreet, and then it comes around here, discreet, and then it goes around here. And then basically gonna try and hide it somewhere here so that it won't pinch this. That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put a felt tape onto this to secure it here properly. But right now, since we've connected everything, let's test. Let's basically test it. All right. Okay. Folks, so the install is pretty done. It took me a while to get this thing seated the proper way, but this is the install for the air thing. So you just basically put it here, and then you just let it sit here. That's it. And then the air will basically go around it. Let me see. I don't want to push it all the way in because I don't know. Okay, yeah, so let's test this thing out. Put it on here. Just test out the fan. Oh wow. Yep, it works. Yeah, it does work. Yep, it does work. Let me see this. Oh yeah, I feel the air in my face. Yep, I feel it. So guys, this thing works, okay? This thing works. It's hidden, it's tucked in, no one can see it. You can check it. Can't see it when you get in. So this is the install completed. And now it is great. I like this. I know the steering wheel blocks it, but I do have the yoke steering wheel, which I'll install pretty much maybe later on, not now, but I do have the yoke steering wheel. But we will go out and test this thing after we finish vacuuming this vehicle a little bit. All right. All right, so we are currently taking a ride.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
Okay, whatever. We are currently taking a ride to check and see if everything works out, and it does. Everything works out nice and perfect. Okay, look at the sync. The speed syncs with each other, and it also tells you the speed limit for the route that you're driving on. So, which is pretty good. I think I'm gonna just use this circular steering wheel instead of changing it to the yoke steering wheel. I mean, this one works perfect. Everything, I can see everything. You just have to lift up the steering wheel a little bit for you to see the clear picture and stuff like that, which is not bad. And this is the railroad. And once, if you stop, it also shows you the brakes. So everything I'm doing over here, if I let go the go pedal, see, it looks like it's braking. So that's pretty much show you everything. And it shows you the battery percentage. It shows you how many miles you can go. It shows you your the mileage you have on your car, and then also to switch between CarPlay is so easy. Look at that, one time. To switch back, so easy. This is more intuitive than the other one.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
And I think the other one, they did update it, so it's pretty also good. So it should work the same way as this one. So far so good. I'm really liking this. Let us play some music, but I just don't want to copyright right now, so I think I'm gonna cut this one out while I'm playing this music. But it does work perfectly. So you can also make it half. You can also make it split screen, and then it will split it. But for me, if I'm using CarPlay, I'm gonna be using CarPlay on the full screen. I don't want no split screens or anything. So pretty much it works. Let's check the autopilot. Okay, autopilot is on. I don't see any thick blue lines, but you see the autopilot sign engaged on the right top corner. However, I don't see any thick blue lines, just like how, you know, you see it on here. I don't see it here, but you do see the autopilot. You do see see that autopilot is engaged, which is pretty good. Let me disengage it. Let's see. Now it's disengaged. You don't see autopilot no more, which is pretty good. So in the next segment, we will talk about the functions of this whole thing. Right now, I'm just testing the way it feels while I was driving. So pretty much it's doing pretty well. It's currently 4 p.m. trying to go to a Starbucks and get some Starbucks coffee, and then we'll shoot another segment on the functions of this whole thing. So far so good. I really like it. Everything displays exactly the same way. Now I gotta set the time. The time is wrong because of the thing is on 8-hour time difference, so I need to change it. To change it, I guess you go here, you swipe to the right, and you hit settings, and then you can change the GMT, I think, to 5, and then let's say back. Okay, this is not good. Swipe to the left again. I'll put it on autopilot, and then I will change the settings. So steering wheel control, it says off. Trying to put it on. DMT. Let me see if this one will work. And that's 5. Let's see if it'll work. Yep. So -5, it does work. GMT -5, it does work. So now the time is correct. So the steering wheel controls, I don't know. I think if you're on autopilot, you can, I don't know. If you're on autopilot, you cannot switch between, you basically cannot switch between CarPlay. So that's another bummer. But to fix this, you just have to, I think, do the split screen, and then it'll show both the CarPlay and the speedometer on the right side. So you can swap it and make the CarPlay come to the left or the right. I think that was what the previous one I did, so it's pretty good. And for the drive, well, I'm really enjoying this this Model Y performance. So I think I'm gonna swap my tires back to summer tires very soon, because here in Ohio there's no the snow is not that much in the south, in the Columbus area. So just blessed with that compared to basically upstate New York, Watertown area. It sucks out there. It's too much snow over there. So yeah. So basically everything seems well. So I'm gonna cut this video, and then in the next segment we're gonna talk about maybe how to do the over-the-air updates or something like that. So this is on the Hansshow website. I will put my my code below, my discount code. Use it to get pretty much 15 to 25% off. I don't know what they're offering right now, but I'm just gonna talk to them and see if I can offer my my folks or my subscribers 25% off for a couple of months. So we'll see. I'll just keep you guys posted, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Share this video and let this video get out there to other people. So this is the 9-inch new Hansshow screen, the Linux version, and it is smooth. to switch between CarPlay and Android. It is really nice. It's pretty easy to install it if you have the AMD version, but if you do have the Intel, it's quite a little bit challenging. But there are a lot of videos out there that you can watch on how to get to unplug the power cable, to install the power cable to the Tesla computer. So basically that's what you need to do. All right, see you guys on the next segment. Take care. Bye.